Breaking news, Nigerians, again, court sends EFCC boss to Kuje prison for contempt. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Abdulaziz Bawa, has been committed to prison for disobeying court order. Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. May God Almighty prosper you all. Amen. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Abdulaziz Bawa, has been committed to prison for disobeying court order. The court also directed the Inspector General of Police to effect Bawa's arrest and remind him in Kuje prison for the next 14 days until he purges himself of the contempt. Recall that an Abuja High Court sitting in Matama had on November 8 ordered the arrest and reminding of the EFCC boss at Kuje prison over contempt. Justice R.O. Ayola of the Kogi State High Court, in his judgment on Monday, granted the application for committal to prison of the EFCC chairman for disobeying a court ruling delivered on November 30, 2022, wherein the EFCC chairman was directed to produce the applicant in the case, Ali Bello. Ali Bello had dragged Bawa to court for arresting and detaining him illegally with the court ruling in his favor, but the EFCC arraigned him for alleged money laundering 3 days after the ruling. The EFCC applications for setting aside and stay of execution of the ruling were refused for want of merit. The court had informed 49 Order IX Rule 13 marked HCL/697M/2022 entitled Notice to Showcase Why Orders of Commuter Should Not Be Made, asked the EFCC chairman to appear before it on January 18, 2022, explain why he should not be jailed for flouting the order given on December 12, 2022, in a case filed by Ali Bello against EFCC and Bawa as the first and the second respondents, respectively. The court ordered that the EFCC and Bawa be served the motion of notice together with Form 49 by solicited means. The court had declared the arrest and detention of the applicant in the face of a subsisting court order made by a court of competent jurisdiction and without a warrant of arrest or being informed of the offense for which he was arrested as unlawful, unconstitutional, and in contravention of the personal liberty and dignity of human person granted under Chapter 5 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended. The court had also ordered the respondent to tender an apology to the applicant in a national newspaper and awarded 10 million naira compensation for him. The Form 49 issued on December 15, 2022 and addressed to Bawa read, take notice that the applicant will, on the 18th day of January 2023, at the hour of 9 o'clock in the forenoon or so noon, therefore, apply to the court for an order for your commuter to prison for having disobeyed the order of this court made on the 12th day of December 2022, that arrest and detention of the applicant on the 29th November 2022 by the first and the second respondents in the face of a subsisting court order made by a court of competent jurisdiction and without a warrant of arrest or being informed of the offense for which he was arrested is unlawful, is unconstitutional, and contravenes the applicant's rights to personal liberty and dignity of human person guaranteed under Chapter 5 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, and Article 5 and 6 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. Perpetual injunction restraining the respondent, their agents, the servants, the privates, or however called from further arrest, detention, harassment, and intimidation of the applicant. An order directing the respondent to tender an apology to the applicant in any of the national daily having nationwide coverage for the illegal detention and harassment of the applicant. An award of the sum of 10 million naira as general damage jointly and severally against the respondent for the unlawful decision and harassment of the applicant. Okay. This followed an applicant by counsel to Ali Bello S.A. Abbas. They are deceiving themselves, not the entire Nigeria. Order the whole EFCC chairman is a lie. They has pronounced these judgments, but in Nigeria, let only the less privileged that such law can bind, not a high caliber like him. The law is for poor people in this land, Nigeria, for so. Naija with drama, they send who to Kuje prison. I laugh in French. May God bless me with enough money so that I will be above Nigerian laws, which they made for the poor Nigerians. And the rich also cry. Jungle is now matured. The hunter is now the hunted, and the wicked one is now to pay. He needs to cool off his brain and is healed for a while. Okay, guys, these are some reactions by Nigerians. And now the question is, would this affect? Because we have had situations whereby court give orders and the Nigerian government do not obey orders. Now, would this EFCC arrest and all that, will it ever take place? Because if we look back to what is going on in Abuja, in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when the courts have directed the DSS release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, up till now, he is still there. So these people, they are good in disobeying court orders. Anyway, let's see how things unfold. Make a drop out for you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you for listening.